But I'm realizing now, in the future, although I'm technically recording these in the present, which to you is in the past, I know it's complicated. Time travel is a complicated thing. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of Storage Hunter Simulator. I'm just pulling away. I'm just. Hang on. I got to take a call. Yeah. No. Hi, Jason. Hi. What's up? Yeah. No. I did. Yeah. I bought it. Yeah. We've got all three pawn shops now. No. Hang on. Okay. So you are assistant manager, Jason. Okay. So you are in charge of Hunter and the new guy. Like Ezekiel or something. Just call him Zeke. I'm sure he's fine with that. So Hunter is broadly going to be in charge. Okay, Jason, breathe for a sec. Breathe. Okay, here's how this is going to break down. You are in charge of Hunter and Ezekiel, but Hunter is in charge of Ezekiel. Okay, does that make sense to you? Do you understand that? Beep, 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 beep. Close enough? Okay. So yeah, we own all three pawn shops now. So I've got triple duty to be doing in terms of buying things. And I've got to kind of rank my priorities here. And unfortunately, lowest priority is Blueberry, because I've already got my 50 rep there. I don't need any more rep in Blueberry. We're doing fine there. I'd like to get up to 50 rep in West Black Elk, and Hunter's got quite a bit of stock right now. So my priority for the rest of the next day or so is to stock up my new shop. This one's going dirt cheap, and that kind of makes me nervous, to be honest. Oh, this is not going to be good. You know what? At this point, it's just going to be product. It's just going to be product. That's all it is. I just got to start jamming Zeke with some stuff here. So we got a calculator down here. We've got, a medallion. Okay, it's all things. Pumpkin, a lamp. Well, I did specialize Zeke in electronics, so that'll at least do well over there. And then another Halloween pumpkin, and verify that, and then crack it open. What exactly is in here? Is there nothing in here? Oh, there we go. It's a rare bangle. Okay, that's not too bad. And then what's the last thing over here? An Easter pillow. Okay, so nothing spectacular in here, but it'll just start the ball rolling. I didn't really have much else to do at the end of today rather than just go hit up a quick auction. You know what I didn't do? Okay, so Future Dave lives in the future where the future is, and we have jetpacks and we can all read your minds. But I'm realizing now, in the future, although I'm technically recording these in the present, which to you is in the past, I know it's complicated. Time travel is a complicated thing. But what I'm realizing now is I didn't tell Zeke to actually stock the shelves. So past Dave will read your comments saying, hey, future Dave, you didn't tell Zeke to stock the shelves. And then present Dave, who's the guy recording this now, except it'll be in my future, which is your past. I know time travel is complicated. We'll go back here and tell Zeke to stock the shelves. Yep, just twiddling his thumbs over here, just doing nothing. Well, you didn't tell me to stock anything up. There you go. Automatic listing by employees. So again, Zeke, can I call you Zeke? I'm going to call you Zeke. It's just that simple, man. I'm not going to go with Ezekiel. There hasn't been an Ezekiel for like 200 years. So, Zeke, you report to Hunter, who reports to Jason, who reports to me. The goal, what is the goal, Zeke? What is the goal? We talked about this last time. Never call me. So, what are we going to do today? We're going to win. Ooh, there's a really good one coming up later. And by the time I'm done with this one, I should be able to roll right into the other one. So win is what we're going to do. I'm going to buy as much stuff as I can humanly fit in this truck. I like the dead guy displayed right on the table. That's fun. That's a fun look. I would love if the last update to this game, whenever that may be, is I can actually sell the corpses. Because I feel there's a market for that. I feel somebody's going to say, hey, you know what this place needs? A corpse. We've got this perfectly good table. We don't have a corpse on it. That would really accentuate it. Oh, thank goodness there's a fishing lure. I was worried we weren't going to get any fishing lures today. Cutting board over there. Okay, instant sale. Sell the dead guy. Nice common table there. What is, oh, it's a dishwasher. Yeah, again, that's kind of just a sink, really, isn't it? And what do we got going on in here? There we go. There's something in there. There we go. A necklace in there. And then at the back, we've got that Easter basket. I already got that. And I'm floating in midair. I've got a flower pot. What's that in the back? A fishing depth meter. And then a guitar holder. I think that's about it here. Okay, let's load this thing up. I still got an unlocked box in the back of my truck, too. I got to get that over to Terry and or Jerry. And no, Future Dave has read the comments and say, there's a locksmith. in Black Elk, right? You know there's a locksmith there, right? And yes, I do. But I'm a blueberry person, okay? I'm going to spend my money in blueberry. I'm going to make my money in Black Elk, but I'm going to spend my money in blueberry, okay? That's how communities stay together. I'm being optimistic and leaving the truck where it was and hoping the next auction is over there, but this looks super good. This looks super... It is around there, too. Wow, I was optimistic. Okay, this is going to be a really good one. 5 points and, like, all the flair ever. This is going to be some legendaries in here. Yeah, I can smell the legendaries, Camille. Can you smell the legendaries, Camille? Probably not through that mustache. I can smell the legendaries in here. Okay, I enter domination mode. Domination mode activated. Okay, can you smell the legendaries, Camille? That's the mustache. You can't smell anything through that. Okay, what do we got in here? Wow, a common screwdriver. Okay. Well, the smell was further back. The smell, I definitely smelled something in here, but it was further back from where I am right now, past the screwdriver. Rare cabinet. Cool, that's gigantic. How am I going to get that in the truck? Probably by throwing it, Dave. That's usually what you do with these. Wow, that is huge. Okay, I may have found a flaw in this truck in that's probably the biggest thing can you just throw the thing in here, please? Okay, close enough. T-shirt. Okay, that's where the smell was coming from there. That unique robbery mask probably did smell, actually. Common book, Chinese decor. That looks good. Yep, unique dagger right there. That's not bad at all. Toss that in the back. That'll actually fit in the truck. What do we got here? A kinescope TV. Okay, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, there's just so many things. There's so many things in here. Look at that unique urn. This is going to get Zeke started off straight. I'm saying that. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to get all this to Zeke. That cabinet. Pull the cabinet out. I might have to walk this over to Zeke's place. Okay, there is no way I'm getting all of this in the truck. This is actually too much stuff, which is fantastic. A legendary microscope. And that's equipment. I'm like 63% confident I specialize Zeke in equipment. So pop that guy in there. I'm definitely going to have to make 2 trips on this. Not what I anticipated. So Easter basket. Okay, a unique medallion. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff in here. Got another one of those legendary statues in there, and I still need to get it verified. I kind of assumed once we had it verified by the lady, we'd be able to do it ourselves, but boy, that's just kind of not how it works, is it? Okay, let's look at it. There. Oh my god, that was so much money. I hate everything I just did right now. However, now I can do that. There we go. 500 bucks. Now it's 1,500. That's not what I wanted to spend my money on, but there it is. I've got it. I've done it. I've got all the ranks of all the tools except the lockpicking tool, which I can always take to Terry and or Jerry. 516. We're up to $7,000 on this locker. And I got to figure out a way to get all of this anywhere. No, it's going to have to be 2 trips. There's no getting around this. It's going to have to be 2 trips. Okay, so let's go to my new pawn shop. I don't even remember where that is. It's over here somewhere. All right, thankfully, it's not that far. It's kind of just around the corner, really, isn't it? Oh, that's killing me on that verification tool. But if nothing else, you know what? It's going to save me a lot of time. It's going to save me a lot of going back and forth between the shops when I find something that I don't know what it is. And now, each time that I verify something, I probably won't have to verify it again. So, frankly, I just spent $25,000 on something I didn't really need that much, but here we are. Okay, I paid for it. I may as well put it in the truck here. One gigantic Easter Island statue fits right in there. Put all of this stuff in there. There's just the quantity of things in this locker is amazing. This is my favorite locker. I know. Future Dave is already reading comments and say, make sure you take all the things to the people who have the right specialization so you get top dollar for it. We're not going to do that. Let's just all learn to refocus our attention around something else, because Dave's not going to do that. He's just going to throw things in every single pawn shop, all willy-nilly like, and then eventually he'll make money. I don't think money is the problem. in this game. I can make money. I just spent, well, between setting up the pawn shop and buying that verification tool, I just spent about $50,000 in the space of 24 hours. And I'll bet you, if I go visit Hunter and Jason, I'll make a lot of that back already. You know what, before I leave, is there anything else I can get in on? Yeah, that's not terrible. Where's that taking place? Please be right over there. No, it's always on the other side. Why is there never anything convenient around here? I should have just left the truck over there. So I may as well just try and jam up Zeke with stuff. Where's my thing? Did it just end? I think it just ended. I didn't even look at the time. It was probably a 3 o'clock thing. It's gone, isn't it? Okay, let's try that again. Get out of the truck. Should have looked at the times, Dave. So, okay, what do we got? 6 o'clock, it's ending. All right, we can get in on this one. Now, 769 to me. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a lot of common stuff I'm anticipating. And what do we got over there? Some symbols. Those are rare. That's not bad at all. Let's start packing some of this stuff up here. So, crack this open. Let's see if I can spin the truck back a little bit here. Kind of parked at an awkward angle. So, pull it. No. Pull it forward, and then back it up. Beep. Beep. And an eye wash station back here. I don't think there's anything particularly spectacular in here, but we'll make our money. Instant sale on that. Open that up. What is going on in here? There we go. Rare chalice. 244. And that's probably a rare bangle right there. 223. Okay, this is not actually as bad as I anticipated it would be. Halloween critter. 140. Now it's 210. Valentine present. All good stuff there, and a volleyball. Everyone likes a good bit of volleyball. I think Zeke's does sports. Oh, wait, no, that's Hunter. One of them does sports. You know what, again, adapt and refocus our attention, because I'm not taking things to the correct shop. Oh, and almost missed a rare metal under there. You know what? That was a $2,000 locker that I got for $769. That is not bad at all. Okay, get all of this over to East Black Elk and then reevaluate from there. Well, this is what it's about, Jolene. It's about diversification. So what you want is other people making money for you. This is what I'm talking about. I've been saying this for weeks with you. Get other people to make money for you. So Ezekiel, I like to call him Zeke. He doesn't like it when I call him Zeke, but I call him Zeke and I'm his boss. So Zeke is making money in East Black Elk and he kicks that up to Hunter. Hunter makes money in West Black Elk and kicks that up to Jason. Jason makes money in Blueberry, and it all comes flowing back to me. It's about... What? No. Okay, you're right. When I say it like that, it does sound like a multi-level marketing scheme. But we're not selling, like, makeup or shoddily made clothing or anything like that. No. No, this is a simple... No, okay, you're right. You're right. It does sound like an MLM. Well, how about the nice lady who works in the pumpkin restaurant? She might need some extra work. Maybe you could talk to her. Okay, that should stock up Zeke's shop pretty well. So about half fills his warehouse, and I'm going to assume you still got a few things on the shelf, don't you? You got anything? Hey, you got the ghost thing up there. You got the light up there already. You got a lot of space. That's what you do with the cabinet. No, dude, that thing was huge. I had to make 2 trips. And then finally, after our multi-day adventure in Black Elk, come home for a little bit. It is nice to be home. Nice to pull into the old trailer park here where I know all my friends are. I'll go and see Terry and or Jerry in the morning, get them to crack open that box. But for tonight, I kind of just want to chill at home. I slept like a rock. I was just exhausted. That was a really, really good night's sleep. But hey, business doesn't stop. 8:30 in the morning, business does not stop. We got to get right back into action because that's what you do when you're an entrepreneur. Hashtag entrepreneurial spirit. You want a day off? Hey, you go ahead and ask the business if you can have a day off. The answer is going to be no. Ooh, this could be a good one. It wasn't marked with a lot of flair or anything, but I'm seeing the pool table in there. There's at least one bangle on the floor. Those are almost always rare, so that could be good. I just need a few things to throw into Jason's shop on probably my way back to Black Elk. Jessica. First of all, I have changed my look. You haven't, so you can basically have that. Also, all right, so Jessica, I want to love the ripped fishnets look. I really do. But it's kind of like that girl in high school who was wicked into Susie and the Banshees, and she just never changed her look, and it's 20 years later, and she's still rocking that. I'm just saying it's a little dated, is all I'm saying, Jessica. Yep, unique pool table right out of the gate. 817 right there. Already made our money. Already made our money on this. Let's see if we can. Now let's see if we can. Let's see if we can try and stack this slightly sensibly. Okay, that is better. Oh yeah, there's tons of good stuff in here. Oh, a legendary katana that I can now verify. Thank you very much. That's 1485. That is also military, and we happen to be in the town where we do military. What else you got for me here? Common bowl. Okay, less exciting. What was that bangle? Yep, rare bangle. They seem to be almost always rare. Clay pitcher. Can I get into the box? Please say yes. Oh, good, I actually can. There's a trumpet in there, and what is that, like a compass or a clock? It's another rare compass that is haunted. It's clearly floating in there. So start putting the small stuff in the big stuff. What's this at the back here? Oh, a unique mirror. It's kind of neat. All right, 528 on that. This was much better than I thought. I thought this was going to be a garbage locker, but we're not. Yeah, just throw a glass mirror in there. That's mine. Another photographic diffuser, which are some of the biggest pains in the neck to get in this truck. Throw that way. I feel we should be able to break that down. You know, kind of fold the tripod up and put the little umbrella thing away. We don't need to keep this open. Just to put it in the truck. So slam that in there. Yeah, that probably fell on the mirror. I'm sure that's fine. Just before I swing back, is there another one I could get in on real quick? Yeah, there we go. I'll take it. It's just product. That's all. It's just product for Jason. Hang on. Let me swing the truck around here. Oh, good. Another photographic diffuser. We can set up a whole art studio. Well, photographic studio, anyway. In the shop, that'll be fun. I love getting those things in the truck. I'd almost rather have the fishing lures. Okay, what do we actually have in here? Chocolate rabbit, fine, 180 there. And a storage jar. Yay, $13. An Easter flower pot, 196. And of course our... Oh, this is a spotlight. Excuse me, it's not a photographic diffuser. Well, now we've got like a matching set. So if there are any photographers in the Blueberry area... I've jammed it into the door, haven't I? I've jammed it into the door. Okay, move... Oh, wow. This has gotten... Okay, issues. Okay, if I throw it, that works out real well. All right, there we go. I'm sure that was fine. It's certainly not fragile in any way. So, what am I going to do with this? Just try and throw it vaguely in that sort of direction. Jammed it into the door again. Okay, you know what? That's fine. How am I going to get a couch in here? And a bed frame. 2 trips. All right, it's going to be 2 trips. All right, let's get the couch out of here. This is definitely going to have to be 2 trips. At least it's a slightly smaller bed frame. I guess that's a blessing of a sort. What I'd like to do is get all the small stuff. What is haunted over here? Okay, the chest is haunted. I've broken that. Fantastic. Okay, this is 2 trips. Just back it off. Just verify everything real quick and repair everything real quick, and then we'll come back. Unique gold bangle. Nice. Okay, legendary camera. Oh, we love the legendary cameras. Get rid of that. Christmas present. Okay, and then, well, gee, another couples therapy device over here. Dungeon shackles. Again, for couples who are, you know, exploring their relationship. So first things first, go over to Terry and or Jerry, and now I've got 2 boxes for him. I'm not sure if he's got anything for me. I don't think he has. No, so that one, thank you, and that one, thank you. Always good to do business with you, man. I was in Black Elk. East Black Elk. Yeah, no, I bought the pawn shop. No, I wasn't at the trailer for a couple of days. Yeah. No, I appreciate you checking in on the place. Truth be told, even if somebody broke in, there's nothing to steal. There's only the bed. I sold everything else. Dump everything in there and then just go right back to the locker and get my stuff. And maybe, you know, while I'm there, maybe just do a 3rd auction. Just keep Jason piled up. Okay, set the couch up and then get probably the bed frame in next. Oh, so many obnoxiously big things. Not that I don't want the big things. I do. It's just I don't want them to be so unwieldy. You see, I've trapped myself in the bed frame. Where are we at? 2 o'clock in the afternoon? There's got to be something going on, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice, good one there. All right, let's get over there, well, before 3 o'clock, because it's going to end at 3 o'clock. But I'm pretty sure I can get the truck over there. So peel over here and then spin it around. Okay, back it up. Beep, beep. Oh, hey, Jolene. What kind of things are you looking for? Bed frame? Yeah, no, that I could see that one coming. No, I got one in the back of the truck, but it's like a single bed. No, that's not going to work for you at all. You need at minimum a queen and probably a California king. What I got there is like, I don't know, like a bachelor kind of thing. So no, I won't bother selling it to you. Good luck on the auction. All right, one unique pool table of unwieldy size. Again, can we actually get that to go a little bit further back? No, I've actually made it worse. Cool. So common table, nice, 48, and the pillow. Yeah, this is fine. This is all just sort of generic product that I can give to Jason. Punching bag. He loves the punching bags. French wine at 253. Sell that, sell that. Ooh, a record player. 344. Now it's 516. Even better. We are doing great with lockers lately. We have had a lot of good luck. Open that up. Let's see what's going. Oh, I've knocked it over. That is a rare bangle, but honestly, the chest is probably worth more. Crepey baby doll in the corner, and Easter basket. Everything is perfect quality. Rare chocolate rabbit, and what do we got here? A radio. Okay, so let's start stocking the place up here. And I think you've got both my boxes done, right? Yeah, you are a wonder to behold. You are still way better at lockpicking than I am. Hey, dude, did you just have to, like, pay to learn levels of lockpicking? Because that's all I do. I just, like, spend money and then I know more lockpicking. No, okay, that's fair. You're actually describing how education works. Yeah, you pay and then people teach you things. I get it. Thank you for the sarcasm. All right, fix the box up. And what was actually in here after all this time? I've been sitting on this thing for ages. An old book, an old camera. That's pretty good. And there's something else in there. Well, where is it? Rare medallion. Actually, that was a pretty good box. All right, shut that back up. What was in this one? We've got, what is that, a Chinese decor and a vice. All right, and an iron. Okay, not as spectacular. Make sure you make the box better. People get annoyed when you don't. Oh, apparently I missed this book. Okay, get out of that. What exactly did I miss there? Oh, it was just a regular old book. I just forgot to verify it and fix it up. Okay, put that back in there. And then I think all of this, yeah, we just throw all of this in there. That fills up the warehouse very, very nicely, and I'm hoping, desperately hoping, Jason's got stuff still on the shelves. Well, there's the mirror from earlier. Yeah, there's the photographic stuff over there, that office cabinet. You know what? I don't actually hate this name, the office cabinet with the Easter basket. That works for me somehow, man. Did you make me any money recently? About $6,000. Okay. I mean, you got limited space. That's all that it's going to come down to, limited space around here. And I bet you got a bunch of really good stuff that's still sitting here, don't you? Rare medallions. Yeah, so you're not going to ship that camera for a while. It's going to take a while. You get that up to $2,000. You are amazing, Jason. No, Terry, I'm basically window shopping, Terry. I'm not married to it. I haven't even spoken to an agent yet. I'm just going to look at it. Okay? No, I'm not necessarily moving out of the trailer park. We love the trailer park. I love the trailer park. I'm just saying that, Terry, I'm just saying the house has been here forever, unbought. This might be a way for me, Terry, diversification. What have we talked about? All right, so I'm doing the pawn shop thing. I'm going to look into the real estate game. 5K and I own this house here in Blueberry. I can do 5K all day. I just made 5K. All right, I just took 5K off of Jason. Lord knows what Hunter's got. I haven't seen Hunter in a couple of days. I own this house now. So, what does that mean to me? First of all, got to call a landscaper. Also, really got to seed this lawn. Wow, this was just... Wow, they just really didn't care here. I mean, guys, what you should have done here is like a stone path. Because now it just looks like trodden on dirt the grass won't grow in. I can reseed a lot of this. But I think I'm going to go stone path. I'm going to have to figure out who does landscaping here. And you see what's happened here. You just keep driving the truck in and out, and you're not going to be able to grow anything there. It's not going to work. Trust me, if there's anyone who knows things about growing grass seed, it's me. Well, I bought this sight unseen, which really kind of check out what's going on in here. Okay. See, this is not as big as the Black Elk place. That Black Elk place, that was way beyond me. I can't cope with that. Really, you guys couldn't even make the bed before I bought this house. You couldn't even just pull the sheets up there. I mean, good news, this one's got a toilet, which my trailer doesn't. Actually, I say that. Do I? We're going to come back to this. I'm just going to leave it open. If they want to steal the bowl of fake fruit, that's fine. Do I still own my trailer? Okay, yes, I do. Good. I didn't want to give up the trailer. I love the trailer. This is my home. The other thing is just, I mean, that's just a house. That's just Really, that's just an investment. Hey, dude, housewarming party, right? Am I right? Housewarming party. No, no, hang, no, not next week. I gotta get the lawn sorted out. Yeah, keep honking, man. I'm looking at my new house. What? What? Just, yeah, keep honking. Well, no, it's more of an investment. I mean, the trailer park is my home, but this is more of an investment. I'm gonna fix it up and then probably sell it to some poor soul. The other thing I wanted to do before we checked out today is, once again, much like the clothing store, investigate something I've never investigated before, Julio's auto body. What exactly is it, Julio, that you do here? So, oh, you're a collector. Okay, so if I brought you the Android leg or something like that, you would give me a thing instead. Okay, so I thought you might be able to paint the truck. Do you know anyone who can? Julio. I'm over here, man. Julio, look at me. Well, I may as well spend the night here. I paid for the house. I may as well spend the night here. I'm going to have to get a roofer in here. Oh, look at this. There's just like a tarp covering my storage area. That is going to be... no way you're getting a roofer on an emergency basis without basically bankrupting yourself. Oh, what am I going to do? I don't even know who the roofer is in town. But guys, that's probably an excellent place to call it on Storage Hunter Simulator. For today, I'm going to spend the night in my new house. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.